Hey, welcome back. It's Tori and Demi here. Hope you guys are ready for our week 4 video. Today we're doing some rolls and a couple of landing drills and strength to improve and get ready for our somersaults and some higher impact skills for the future. So today for the rolls, we're just going to show you a couple of options and some combinations you can do with your own rolls. So what you're going to need for today's exercise is a piece of paper, a softball or any object, your wall and a phone timer. So for our warm-up today, we're going to be doing a variation of the Nutbush. I hope you guys have all seen the Nutbush before. So Demi's going to face the side and she's going to demonstrate while I explain. We're going to do one circuit just to show you the movements. You can follow along and then we're going to play the music and do the whole thing together. All right, so as you guys know, it starts to the right. So we're going to do 2 steps to the right with a nice lunge on our base leg, 1 and 2, and then 2 steps to the left, 1, 2. We're going to do a lunge to the back with our right leg, so 1 and then pulse 2. Switch, other leg, 1, pulse 2, standing up, knee, 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 knee. You can do this with a little bit of a jump if you like. And then 1 kick, touching your heel, the other leg, and down into our front support. Now we're doing the same thing. Demi's gonna show you 2 steps to the right with your right foot, 1, 2, 2 steps to the left, 1, 2, 2 to the back, 1, 2, other leg, 1, 2, 2 knees in, 1, 2, and 1, 2. You're gonna do a little star jump, 1, 2, and standing back up to go again to the next step, okay? We're gonna alternate these 2 until the song is finished, all right? Let's get started. 1, 2, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, back, lunge, 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 lunge. Knee, 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 knee. Touch your heel, heel, and onto the floor. And right, left, back, back. Knee, 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 knee. Star jump in and standing up. Right, left, back. Knee, 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 knee. Touch your heel, heel, and onto the floor. Right and left, back, knee, knee, and star, standing up. Right and left, and lunge, knee, knee, kick, onto the floor. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that warm-up. Hope you're feeling nice and warm. Before we get started into our rolls, we're just gonna warm up a little bit. So rolling your wrists and your ankles a little bit on the floor. And we'll just stretch our neck a little bit. You can pull a little bit if you want, or you can just stretch. The other side. Looking down. And looking up. All right, let's get rolling. So our first one, assuming you guys have all been able to do a forward roll before, we're going to nail this. We're going to put a piece of paper. You can fold it as many times as you like. The least folds, the harder it will be because it's thinner. So we're just going to fold it twice. Demi's going to place it in between her ankles and she's going to try her best to do the best forward roll ever. So head tucking in and standing up with her feet together all the way to stand. Try not to move your feet at the end. Once you've done this maybe 5 times, keeping the piece of paper in, we'll be ready to move on. All right, now that we've done our forward roll, we're going to show you guys some progressions and some combinations that you guys can do with this at home. So the first one, we've got a forward roll bunny hop to handstand. You can just start with a bunny hop to start getting your bottom nice and tall. Awesome, and then once you've nailed this, we can go try to handstand. Try and keep those toes together and knees together, just going as high as you can in beautiful shape. You can also try this with a pike position or a straddle. Demi's going to show you the straddle. So from the floor, you're going to straddle your legs all the way back up. Same thing, just getting your bottom up tall and going as high as you can. Okay, also you've got the pike. So this one's a little bit harder. Just go as high as you can, keeping your toes together. Nice. And you can just work on this as much as you like at home. All right, so another progression you can do with your forward roll is a shoulder roll. So we're going to show you a couple of things you can do to practice this. These drills are also really good for your press to handstands if you guys are aching to get that. So you're going to do a forward roll, and before you stand up, you're just going to hold a straddle hold. 1, 2, 3. Now, if this is too hard, you can just do the straddle hold with your feet touching the floor, and you just try your best each time to get your toes off. So you can just hold like that, looking forwards. 1, 2, 3. So the goal for the shoulder roll is to do through the straddle without touching your feet. You're going to go up and back into another forward roll. Okay, so the shoulder roll is quite difficult, so I'm going to give you another progression to do. I'll demonstrate, and then I'll show you what the shoulder roll is supposed to look like. So our third progression, you're going to do your forward roll, straddle into a tuck position. So here, trying to get your bottom up as nice as you can to get into a tuck. Once you've nailed that, and you want to try working towards your straddle, you can do your best. It should look something like this. I've been working on it, so. Okay, so I put my toes on the floor, that's fine, you guys can do that. If you can get it without touching your toes, then that's fantastic. All right, so for our backward rolls, assuming you guys have all done a backward roll. If you haven't, we can work on it, but we're gonna do our backward roll with our paper between our ankles. So starting up nice and tall, try and land in a tuck. Yes? Our next challenge with our backward roll, we've got a little combination, so you can do any combination you like. I'm gonna show you one, and feel free to make up your own. So for this one, you're gonna do a cartwheel. You're gonna land on one leg and try and roll straight into a backward roll from that single leg. So it's gonna look like this. All right, so give this one a go. You might have to practice it a couple of times. Remember to practice all the other skills we've shown you. Let's move on to our skill challenge. All right, moving on to our skill challenge. This one's a little bit of fun to use with our rolls. So for this one, you're gonna need a ball, and I will leave Demi to explain it.
Okay, so Tori's gonna throw the ball up in the air, do a forward roll, and try and re-catch it. Okay.
Oh, can't even catch.
Now she's gonna go and try again and see if she can do it. Okay.
Ooh, that was fun.
As you can see, it's pretty tricky, so you can keep trying until you get it.
All right, moving on to our strength program today. Today's leg day. And since it's video 4 is going to be our lucky number, so we're going to do 4 of each exercise. We're going to do a full circuit together with Demi. You're going to pause it and do it one more time. Right, so for our first exercise, everyone's standing up. Standing on one leg, you're going to do a single hop, controlling the landing each time. So let's do 4 together. Ready, set, go. Jumping 1 and 2, 3, and 4. And same thing, same position. You're going to jump side to side 4 times. So let's go together. Jumping to one side, 1 and 2, 3, and 4. And this time, you're going to try and do a tuck jump on your single leg. So bringing your knee up to your chest as best you can. Try and control the landing each time. Let's go together. 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, onto our other leg, we're going to do the same thing, so 4 of each jump. So standing single leg, we're doing 4, let's go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Awesome, and straight into side to side, jumping 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, not 5, 4 tuck jumps. 4 is our lucky number. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right, next exercise. Exercise number 2, we've got 4 candlestick standing up on our single leg again on either side. So 4 on your left, 4 on your right. So it's going to, Demi will just show you one. It's going to start with a candlestick up nice and tall, standing up on your left or your right leg. If you can't, just try and stand up as close as you can, and then you can use your other foot to support you. So let's go 4 together, starting on your right leg. Ready, and 1. Pushing your shoulders nice and forward to get the weight forward. 2. Awesome. And 3. And 4. Now, if this is too difficult, if this is too easy, the next circuit round, you can do a hop at the end, which will make it even harder. Onto our left leg, let's go. 1. And 2. Demi's doing really well. And 3. And last one, 4. Awesome. Give your legs a shake, and we're moving on to our next exercise. All right, moving on to exercise 3, we've got squat tuck jumps with a motorbike at the end. So we're doing 4. Demi's just going to show you 1 to start. So we squat all the way to the floor, landing in a motorbike after our big tuck jump as high as you can. So we're doing 4 together. Let's go. And 1. Over our motorbike. 2. 3. And 4. Awesome. Moving on to our next exercise. Last one, we have switch lunges. So we're going to do 4 on either leg, which means you'll do a total of 8. Okay, so Demi will just show you 2. So you'll do a nice big lunge, back knee as close to the floor as you can, and then swapping into our other leg. Okay, so we'll do 8 together, 4 on either leg. Let's go. Ready, set, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so pause this video and do it one more time around. Try and do it with as little break in between as you can, okay? Feel free to do it 4 times if you like. Good luck. Okay, moving on to our final part for video 4. We've got a nice strength challenge for you. So it's working on our legs again, nice and difficult. Make sure you've rested before you give this a go. So you guys have all heard of stick it, right? So we're gonna go through 7 jumps in total. The twist is you have a burpee before each of them, okay? So our first one is going to be a burpee straight jump. Demi's going to go through the whole cycle first. We'll see how many times it takes Demi to finish the whole set, and then you guys can give it a go. So burpee straight jump to start. You have to stick it in order to move on to the next one. So she stuck it, now she's going to do a star jump. So a burpee, and big star jump, stick. Awesome, she's moving on to tuck down. Remember to stick it, she has to hold for 3 seconds. That was a good save by Demi, so now she goes on to straddle jump. Ooh, just, yeah, and pike jump now. So far, so good for Demi. Oh, okay, so now she has to repeat this burpee pike jump again. So that's 1 extra. There we go, good. So now she's got a half turn. So it has to be a full 180. You have to be fully facing backwards for it to count. And facing back this way again, she's got a full turn. This is our last jump. This is the most tricky. I wouldn't say that was a full turn. All right, so we've got 1 more. She's gonna try 1 more full turn. Try and stick it. I'll pay that one. Well done. So that took Demi 11 goes, okay, to get her 7 jumps, right? So let's see how many you guys can do. Alright, that's it for our video for today. Make sure you guys stretch out your legs a little bit, have a bit of a cool down. Your legs might be a little bit sore from our strength. We'll see you guys next week.